There's nothing as American as apple pie. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be showing you a recipe for this American favorite. You'll need the ingredients for both the filling and the crust, but for now we're just making the crust, so here's what you'll need for that. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a cup of shortening, and 5 to 6 tablespoons of cold water. So the first step for the crust is to mix together the flour and the salt. Next we have to cut in the shortening until the mixture resembles the consistency of coarse crumbs. Sprinkle in the ice water a tablespoon at a time and mix between each addition until the dough holds together. So I've just formed the dough into a ball, and if it's a hot day, you'll want to wrap it in wax paper and put it in the fridge for half an hour. So while we're waiting for our dough to cool, we can start to prepare the filling. For that, you will need 2/3 of a cup to 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, half a teaspoon of grated lemon peel, 1 to 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 6 to 7 cups of thinly sliced, peeled, and cored cooking apples, which is about 2 pounds, 1 tablespoon of butter or margarine, and some milk. So the first step for the filling is to prepare the apples. I will be peeling them using this peeling machine, but you can do it the traditional way if you like. And once that's done, you have to core them and then slice them into very small slices. Now we'll be combining the sugar, flour, nutmeg, cinnamon, and lemon. The amount of sugar you'll use depends on how tart your apples are. More sour, more sugar. So now we've taken our dough out of the fridge and we have to separate it into 2 sections, one for the bottom crust and one for the top crust. And what we'll do is roll it out into a circle that'll fit our pie plate. Now that we've got our crust in the bottom of the pie plate, we'll put in half of these thinly sliced apples in a nice formation, and then we'll sprinkle it with the sugar mixture. And then we'll place the rest of the apples on top and sprinkle it with the rest of the sugar mixture. Next, we'll dot our filling with the butter. So for your top crust, you're going to want to make it a little fancy. So you can take either a cookie cutter or a sharp knife, or what I've got here, which is a pie crust stencil, and make it a little more decorative. It's important to glue the pie crust together with a little water, and then what we'll want to do is also trim the excess crust we've got hanging over the edge, and finally we'll decorate with these little apples. Make sure your oven is preheating to 425 degrees. Now, if you want a golden glaze on your pie, you're going to want to brush some milk all around the top of it, except for the edges. And now the edges are the part of the pie that's most likely to burn, so if you want to prevent this, you can get one of these pie crust protectors, or you can just wrap some aluminum foil all around the rim. Now we'll bake the pie for 40 or 50 minutes or until it's golden brown.